Hey girlfriends, my Bob and I welcome you back to another episode of Excuse My Charisma. I hope you're grabbing yourself a vodka and a spritzer and you're joining me for some girl time.
Excuse my charisma, vodka with a spritzer.
Okay, you probably clicked on this video and was like, okay, where's the special guest? But I'm alone because I have to open the episode with none other than the Buzz segment. The Buzz segment is where I tell you all the latest basketball news, drama, tea from the NBA, the WNBA, college hoops, high school hoops, basketball, or nothing. Okay, so we're going to open with something amazing and so beautiful. Yesterday, USC women's basketball played the UCLA team, and it was like the Battle of LA, the game that happens every season that everyone gets crazy over if you're from LA, and Juju went off. UCLA is ranked number one, or they might still be, but USC beat them, and it is USC first time since 1983 beating a number one ranked school. Juju had 38 points, 11 rebounds, 8 blocks, and 5 assists. Almost a triple-double. Insane. I'm telling you guys, Juju is that girl. Juju is just Juju. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Juju be Jujuing. Like, nobody could ever Juju the way Juju Juju's, and that's why she has good Juju. Speaking of players going off, in the game that University of Connecticut women's basketball had against St. John's the other day, AZ Fudd had her career high of 34 points. AZ was going off. It was automatic. It was beautiful. It was an amazing sight. AZ is AZ, and we love AZ. I was watching the game with my brother, and he loves UConn women's basketball, and so do I. So we watched the games together, and it was great. It's so amazing to see AZ doing so well, knowing that she just came off an injury and, like, she's literally back like she never left. Like, she, if anything, got better. She is perfect. She's amazing, and that's why she's the princess. Speaking of watching the UConn game with my brother, we were talking about our predictions for UConn playing South Carolina soon. We both are thinking that South Carolina is going to win because, one, South Carolina is on a roll. They have been on a roll since last season and maybe even before that. But I don't know. South Carolina is just, it's a team full of dogs. They're very good. I love UConn, and I think UConn is so capable of being amazing. But just the track record is showing that they're most definitely not going to beat South Carolina. But I think that they will put up a good fight. They will try. And if they don't, then it's just going to be sad. In my last video, I talked about UConn sort of being in a slump because they lost to Tennessee and they just haven't been playing their best. And I want to read some of the comments and the feedback that I got on that video. Ava Brockman says, Gino has all the players he needs. He just doesn't know how to put them to use against better teams. The talent is there. He just needs to know what to do with it. Being in the Big East doesn't help either. I agree. The Big East, no hate to the Big East. It's just so many of those teams are, first of all, not ranked. I'm not saying that UConn needs to just play ranked after ranked, but like they need better competition is what I'm saying. And I think better competition will make them better because literally watching them play and like blow by these little Big East teams is like watching them practice. Like it's actually crazy. Selena K, 2002X, says, I know this is kind of beside the point, but Gino has changed Paige massively. You look at her in high school, and she was a menace. She is way more passive now and not as aggressive. She is still my favorite player, and I love her, but she isn't the same at all. That's just my opinion. I also think maybe the injury has made her less aggressive. I don't know. I just miss Hopkins P a lot. That has been a huge conversation, like Paige not being the same as, like, when she was in high school, and I've never heard someone factor in that she's been injured, and I'm really glad to see that. And I think I'm going to tell you what I think in regards to that. Paige comes off this injury, right? But basically the rest of the team is injured. So last season she's carrying UConn basically on her back, her and Ashlyn Shade, but I'm just saying, like, if we're really thinking about it, Paige is carrying the team on her back. And that sort of pressure after being injured like that, and just like the way an injury can really mess with your mental, is probably why she is like sort of playing weird right now. I think it's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot on a person's mental. I can't even really speak on it because I'm not in her shoes, but from what I would think it seems like and looks like, and, you know, things like that from the outside, I would just say, like, I don't know, it's a tough situation to be in. And I don't know, Gino's coaching is also sort of like harsh and tough, which is good because it's going to make them tough, but like, it's just, I feel like it could definitely be a lot on her mental for sure. A lot of people have been saying that UConn needs more post players. Like, they just have too many guards. And my brother said the same thing. He was like, why is this team full of guards? Like, what's going on? And like, people are talking about how like Gino has these guards and these people playing out of position. And so like, it's making it look a mess. Jessica Renee says, AZ is actually 8th in the country in 3-point percentage. Wish they would make more plays for her for the three instead of acting like she's a small forward. Exactly. And the last game against St. John's, AZ actually shot 50% from the 3-point line. And yeah, that just proves AZ, we've all known that AZ is a shooter. Her favorite player is Steph Curry. Like, what were we expecting? This is the last comment that I'm going to read from here. Rare Form Zoe says, oh my gosh, I go to UConn and the teams we play against are bad or don't have the same resources because the Northeast is more known for academics than sports. South Carolina and other teams get to play good teams, and that's how they advance their game. That's true, because the SEC has a lot of ranked schools and ranked teams. A lot of people are saying it's the Candace Parker curse. I don't know. Personally, I believe in the Candace Parker curse. Like, they never, I don't know. I believe in it. Okay, I haven't talked about the Hornets in a long time, and what I'm about to tell you, I don't have a lot of details on. I was watching one of my favorite sports creators, Mariah Rose, and she was talking about how crazy the Charlotte Hornets team actually is, and like, so many people that have been on that team have like charges, like it's like crazy stuff, like charges, and I'm like, what is going on here? That's very ghetto. I'm from Charlotte, and like any urban place, yes, it can get ghetto. It can get very ghetto very fast. But I didn't know it was leaking into the NBA team. I'm very embarrassed for Charlotte. I hope that can get figured out. But if you want to know more about it and like the details about like the charges and the people, then watch Mariah Rose's video. I will like show you what it looks like so you can find it and click on it. Okay, back to women's basketball. This one is not about points per game. It's not about free throw percentage, 3-point percentage. It's not about the game at all. Flage. Flage is my favorite. Like, I don't know, like, I love Flage. She, as we know, hard lunch or soft lunch with her boyfriend a while ago, but they did a photo shoot. It was like a Love and Basketball inspired shoot, and she was with her boyfriend, Chris Hilton Jr., and it was so cute. He is a football player at LSU, 2 athletes in love, 2 black athletes in love. It's beautiful. I'll show you the pictures right here. And I know Flage's in love right now because she just released a R&B album, and it's so good. It's love songs. Go listen. If you're in love just like Flage right now, go give her album a listen. I'll show you what it looks like. That is all that I have today for the Buzz segment, and I hope you enjoyed it. But now we're going to get into the more fun part of the episode, and we're going to get into my special guest. All right, girls, we're back here, and I'm with my favorite special guest, my only special guest that I've ever had, Natalie.
Hey, guys. Maybe if I just ignore the elephant, hopefully they will too.
No, don't ever ignore the elephant.
Y'all, don't mind the background. We're mid-moving. We're moving in 2 days, so don't mind this background.
And if you mind the background, you're anti-white and anti-black.
That boy.
So, you know, we always begin with the How's Your Heart segment where we check in with each other. This is actually our first time, like, talking today for an extended amount of time. Like, we've talked today, but it was only for like 5 minutes at a time. So we're actually checking in with each other. So how are you? And how have you been this week?
This week has been a very long, tired week, especially boiling up to the point that now we're on break. So I've just basically been thinking in my head, like, all week, like, oh, I can't wait till Friday because it's going to be break. But then at the same time, I've been thinking in my head all week, I hate the fact that Friday is Valentine's Day because now I just want to jump off a cliff because I miss my ex so much. And it didn't get any, I didn't get anything for Valentine's Day, y'all. Last year I had a man and I woke up, my cousins had me nice Valentine's Day gifts. And then I got home from school and my man had me nice Valentine's Day gifts. Now I wake up, no gifts. Get home from school, no gifts. Get home from school, no text. Get home from school, no call. Y'all, I'm just like, yeah. Then seeing everybody in school with all their gifts, seeing all my cousins with all their gifts. But I did get accepted into the college that I wanted to go, or that I applied for this week. So that's a good thing. And
Period.
yeah, I'm glad. And we're moving, not really excited about that. So this week has just kind of been on and off. Mostly off, kind of on. Now, what about you?
Okay, honestly, I've been decent this week. I've been still going into driver's ed. You guys are gonna watch this episode and be like, "Girl, how long is this?" My last week is next week, and I only have 3 days, and I'm done. Thank God. But it's been decent. A lot of human interaction, a lot of annoying human interaction, a lot of ridiculous human interaction. It's funny, but it just gets to a point though. Like it just gets to a point though.
Yeah, like,
But I'm not even gonna go into detail about all the crazy things that have happened to me this week. But I don't know. Just know I'm doing fine. Okay, I'm fine.
thanks for asking.
Oh, what was your favorite part of this week?
Going to our Real Tacos with the Door yesterday.
Uh,
We were supposed to go to the yard bar after, but it literally took them an hour to seat us. So they were closed by the time we left. But not gonna lie, the tacos were worth the wait.
Period.
What was your favorite part about your week?
Part about my week was class on Thursday because it was just very funny. I can't even describe what happened. It was just too much in this short span of time. It was hilarious.
Yeah, especially for somebody like you.
Yeah.
No. No, that's even me. But I'm being like serious just because like the people there are weird, y'all. The people there, Christmas is not really this type of person. So the fact that she's there and actually talking to people is kind of just insane. And the way that the other people are going about it is just also insane.
The way they're going about it is insane.
I know.
Yeah. What are you proud of yourself for this week?
Getting accepted into that school. And
I'm proud of you for that too.
thank you. What are you the most happy that happened this week?
No, what am I proud of myself for?
What are you proud of yourself for this week?
I'm proud of myself for somehow, like, I hate that it happened now that it actually happened, but I'm proud that I just, like, grew a pair and did something this week. I'm not even telling you what I did. Like, I'm just, like, it's really just too much, but I did
Just
something.
what has to do with those people that reacted insanely.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to? Anything you're looking forward to?
Probably just going to my dad's house this weekend because I know my dad knows how to treat a queen on Valentine's Day, and I know he's gonna make me feel better for all the times I felt bad this week.
Aww.
Yeah. And Peen's gonna be there too, so yeah, that'll lighten the mood. What are you most excited for this week?
I'm a Skims package is coming on Sunday. So, you know, I'm a retail therapy queen. Anytime I have to do anything uncomfortable, I'm like, okay, I have to buy myself something because I did it. Like, Like, it's actually crazy. Like, that's actually how I think. Like, I told my mom, I was like, I'm getting myself something because I'm going to driver's ed. Like, I'm getting myself something. And, like, I just have to pick what I'm going to get. Now that we've checked in with each other, we're moving into the Just a Girl segment where we talk about hot topics, not hot topics, just topics in general. And what we say is fine. And no one's offended. No one's hurt. Everyone is still in one piece and okay because we are just girls.
That part.
So, the first topic is the new albums that have dropped over this week and last week. So, SZA, after she did...
left and right.
Yes. SZA, she did a deluxe, and like 4 new songs came out after she did the Super Bowl. So, what were your favorite songs from that new drop?
Specifically... Open Arms, Just SZA.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's because I listened to the other songs.
Travis Scott, we want SZA.
Oh god, I listened to the other songs, but yeah, and Joni's good
too.
I like Which one?
Take You Down.
Ooh, I like Joni and Open Arms, Just SZA.
Yeah, Open Arms, SZA was just the biggest one.
Yes, because we've been waiting. Everyone's been waiting on that song for ages.
God.
Okay. We also know that today, because it's Valentine's Day, Some Sexy Songs for You by Drake and Party Next Door dropped. Yo, what were your favorite songs?
Wait, hold on, y'all. Like, whenever I tell you that we were so on this, I'm talking about as soon as the notification, Chris was talking about, it just dropped. I'm like, oh yeah, gotta listen to this right now. Like, right now. Like, that was, just know we was ready and waiting for it. Mm-hmm. But my favorite ones, first of all, he automatically start off with 2 bangers, CN Tower and Mothballs. Like, both of those songs are gas. Like, both of them did their biggest ones on that. Then Deeper is gas, like literal gas.
I love Deeper.
And I also learned, like, I just listened to this one today, and when I first listened to it, not gonna lie, I listened to it 3 times in a row. Celibacy. Yeah. Like,
my favorites are Somebody Loves Me and Small Town Fame. I love Crying in Chanel and CN Tower. CN Tower is going to become our new song.
Yeah. And also, Raining in Houston was good as too.
Yes, I love Raining in Houston.
That was good.
Oh my gosh. Pimmy's Dilemma is good too. It's like a good interlude.
Really, the whole thing was good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. And look, I went on TikTok and I saw people saying, "Oh, we waited for this. Who the made the beats on this shit? Like, this is terrible."
And then like there was only like some hit. There was a lot of flops, but there was a lot of hits. Well, there was actually like 4 hits. Y'all are haters. That's what it is.
Yeah, because literally the only song that I didn't like is that Spanish one.
Yeah, that one was a little odd. It just kind of threw off the vibes a little bit.
Yeah.
But let's get into the fact that in like 2 weeks, everybody's going to be loving the songs.
And then in 2 years, people will be like, man, like, y'all shouldn't have hated. This was popping. Duh.
Literally, like, we've been talking about this. Now we need to get into the Friend Zone part 2.
I didn't listen to it.
Girl.
I tried earlier and I was just too overstimulated.
You still belong to somebody else?
Wait, is it like, does it sound the same as You Belong to Someone Else? That? I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. This may be like curving the topic, but if I was Jacquees's wife, I would be like, cut the song off, cut it off, take it off the album.
No, for real, because you got me up.
All the way. What do you mean?
Because you actually belong to somebody else now.
Exactly. And you have a kid. So let's focus on this.
Watch out.
Deja had a girlfriend.
I don't know what she doing nowadays.
She popped out.
8. You should listen to that one. Just Another Love.
Oh, I heard that one. I like that one. But she popped out with a girl like a few months ago, and I guess I don't know if they're together anymore because I don't know what she got going on.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
I saw it, and she like had came out and saying like, yeah, all this time it turns out that I do like girls, and people in the comments were like, "Days, girl, we knew before you did." Like, okay, since it's Valentine's Day, we're going to get into some topics regarding love, relationships, and stuff like that. So, I want to talk about delusions and how it has impacted our generation as a whole.
I hate to say it, y'all. I'm falling a victim.
The victim is crazy. I don't know. Like, I may be delusional, but she's a different type of delusional. Like,
Y'all, but if y'all understood, if y'all knew the half of it, y'all would be like, she delusional, but she not even delusional for real, for real.
she's delusional. No, you're not even delusional. It's just you believe what you're told when you know what you're told isn't true.
Because it's just like, you just got to think about it. Like, what if one day it is true? And then what if you...
That's delusional, and that's the problem.
No, it isn't, because what if you don't listen to it and you're like, nah, you lying, da-da-da, bye, or whatever. Then it just so happened to be that time it was true. And now you just missed your opportunity. Like, you just blocked your own blessing.
Okay, the first thing you need to know about what you just said is you can never block something that's for you. What's for you will always end up in your life, no matter what.
Exactly. That's why I just gotta stay down.
No. Y'all, if y'all knew, I'm not even gonna do her in. I'm not even gonna do him in. But just know, if y'all knew, y'all would be on my side.
If y'all knew, the real bitch would be on my side.
No, the crazy bitch that need therapy would be on your side.
No shade, but was that shade?
No, the sunlight is directly on it.
The next question.
All right, guys. Next, I want to talk about. Okay, we're gonna get out of that topic because, as you can see, the second we start talking about stuff like that, it gets a little hot in here. We're on two different sides of the fence when it comes to like relationships. And it's like I be getting her side, but at the end of the day, I know what I know, and I'm standing by what I know.
And I be getting her side.
But you think what you think, and you're standing by what you think.
I know what I know, and I know what I know.
No.
Think on what I know.
What is your dream blood rotation? So pick 5 people to have in your rotation.
But celebrities only.
Yes.
Okay. Not gonna lie, already off the bat, I got 2 duos, but like they gotta come together. Like one
The
can
package deal.
So can they just count as one finger?
Yeah. I hope they didn't hear that burp thing that just happened to me. Okay, go.
That's the spirit.
You didn't do spirit because I know how you get.
SZA, even though she wouldn't be like really my go-to pick, she just keeps coming to my mind because like I don't really know if she's funny or not. I know she has funny moments, but I don't know like how much she's funny on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, she's in there just because like, I can't get her out of my mind right now. And I know she would tell me some real ass whenever we were high that would resonate with me and stick with me for life. Drewski gotta be in there. He gonna be cackling. He gonna be having me dying. Maybe Lotto or her sister Brooklyn because they're both hilarious. Or maybe they'll come as a package deal because they're hilarious together.
I like that.
Brooklyn and Deshae Frost is the last. Yeah, they're together on the last. Drewski's out of there, and Brooklyn and Lotto are taking Drewski's spot.
Okay. My dream rotation. This is gonna be a little crazy. It's not gonna be as like good and clean and put together as yours. It's gonna be a little bit like trifling people.
Okay, you got it.
First, Grit Baby.
Oh my goodnip, Grit Baby would be so good in there. You gonna be all right.
Grit Baby.
Grip Drew. We from Griffin, where we gripping and we dropping.
Whipping. Grit Baby. And this is like a weird mix of people. But Niles Newman.
Hilarious.
Actually, it has to be.
I know Grit Baby and Meatball are gonna get along. He gonna be in there. Grit Baby gonna be like, yeah.
Group would probably put on "We Gonna Be All Right." He'll be like, "We gonna be all right."
Oh, God.
We gonna be alright.
He might swing it behind his back a little bit.
Oh God. So Grit Baby, Niles Newman, Funny Marco, because I love Funny Marco.
That's a good pick as well. Issa Rae.
Issa Rae, yes. No, but this is a package deal. Issa and Molly from Insecure. The last one, I'm gonna say Drewski.
And now we'll just take both of our blunt rotations and combine them.
Yeah, and then we would all be weak. It would just be too much going on. And
that would be the best rotation. And then me as well.
Yes, and the fact that like Niles is just there, none of his brothers.
Oh God, like he finna be feeling out of place, but he finna be blending in. Like it's just gonna be look like he's out of place. We're gonna be all right.
Okay. Next, I want to talk about our biggest irrational fears because we just combined that blunt rotation and those people, it could get scary together. So speaking of that, let's get into some things we're scared of. Natalie, you go first because I know you have some right off bat.
All right, y'all. So let me just start off simple. Demons. Any type of demon I'm scared of. Like any type. Like even ones that you might not think are a demon for real. Like I can look at somebody and know whenever they're a demon. I can just see it on their face. I can see it right in their eyes. Oh, speaking of eyes, the next one, black eyes. I'm terrified of that, y'all. Anything that has to do with that, I don't want. Especially the kid ones. Especially the adult ones. Well, all of them, actually. The dark, oh no. Because we don't know what happens in there. Something about that, Tudor England, Any of those videos that say, POV, I woke up, Anything on my For You page that's alive about a Satan, Get out of here. See, anything like that, no, because I believe in God and I'm covered by the blood of the Lamb.
Oh, yes.
God loves me and I love God. Amen. Hallelujah. So anything trying to come to me, it ain't gonna get me. It ain't even gonna be able to touch me. But I'm still scared of it. But it ain't gonna get me.
Amen.
Somebody breaking into my house and getting me. I'm so scared of someone breaking into my house and getting me. We have Ring cameras. We live in a gated apartment complex. Every apartment on our street has cameras. Still, I always think someone's breaking in. When no one's home, I can't even go downstairs. Then anything like he's here, anything that sounds like that, no, don't say that around me. Anything, anything that says the word that's demonic, don't say that around me. Anything like that, yeah, I don't like. Anything about talking about REM and, sleeping and being paralyzed in your sleep, yeah, don't like that. So, yeah, there's a lot more things, but I'm gonna let Charisma take over because if I'm talking, this is gonna take up the whole episode.
Okay. Oh, I'm only gonna name 3. You are scared of everything.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Like I talked about this, I said this in my We Listen, We Don't Judge, and I'm gonna bleep it out again, but it actually stays on my mind. Anytime I'm scared that there's ghosts watching me, specifically like my family members. I'm really scared of that.
I'm talking about. That's the demons that I be saying that I don't like. See? Telling you, they come out.
Shut up. I don't know. Like, what am I scared? Don't say that. I'm scared of like being stalked. And like somebody trying to get me. Like I'm scared of any type of kidnapping stuff.
Any type of anything trying to get.
Yeah. And like honestly, some of these fears that we have, hers are more irrational, but like that, what I just said is not irrational, unfortunately, because I'm a girl. Like we live in this world.
Get people like that, and I'm scared of that.
Yeah. Another fear that I have is, I'm sorry, this one's new, but
You're
I'm really scared of it. Yes.
That sounds scary.
Okay.
But
So,
before we go to the next question, I just have one more that I have to throw in there because I swear I live with the spirit every single day of my life, and there's nothing I can do about it. But it's like probably the most irrational one I said, like face planting and breaking any of my teeth or my nose. Like literally, I think about that every time I'm walking. I'm just like, what if I fell right now and then I hit my teeth just like this, and then they all just came out, or like I hit my nose just like this to where I had to get a nose job.
actually, I have another one. Like, I'm scared of dying in my sleep, and I'm scared of like having a stroke. And so, like, any type of like, or like a blood clot anywhere. So, any type of like headache that I have that's not like a regular headache, I'll be like, "Go!" Another fear I have is giving birth, and then that's it.
That's terrifying as well.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
And let's get into our biggest icks.
Cracks. Like brushing teeth, not texting back fast, not answering my calls when I call, white socks.
Why?
Because like black socks are just so much better. And then white socks, especially the ones that have like the gray at the tip of the toe and like the heel.
My icks. Okay. Trying to be too nonchalant. Nonchalantness throws me off. Any type of you get around, thrown. I'm not gonna lie. Recently in life, boys in general. But we don't have to talk about that. But stop. You look like one of those bunnies. We love Muhunga Kochi Piatonida.
Oh God, y'all, we love that.
I know we like dick ride them, but like it's just always funny when we talk about the Newmans.
The only thing that I really know about them lately is how big they was making Niall seem yesterday. Y'all, we were watching them buying all them burgers, y'all. I swear to God, they was buying like 3 burgers per round, right? Noah and Nelson would share a
Nelson.
burger, and then Niles and them 2 randoms that just be there was supposed to be sharing the burgers. Whole time, the 2 randoms was sharing a burger every restaurant, and Niles was having his own burger every restaurant. Why y'all giving that little boy a whole burger everywhere they go? He is only 12 years old. Then y'all got a large fry the last place.
They
Like,
got a
what?
large fry every time. They got it at Whataburger, Jack in the Box, and McDonald's.
Oh, eating all these burgers, giving Niles a whole burger to himself, then buying large fries.
Then Nelson gonna say, Niles, you big. You just ate all that Popeyes earlier.
They was getting broke towards the end because at McDonald's they all had their own burger.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere else they only had 3.
But if I'm not mistaken, I thought Nelson was rich, so I don't know why he's
If
broke.
I'm not mistaken, I thought the whole crew was. I thought they were whole family was rich.
They be saying that Nelson likes to cook, and I remember this one time me and Natalie were watching the Newman movie, and she clocked that mac and cheese Niall or Nelson made was not looking too hot.
Yeah, Nelson, I'm not even gonna lie, Swain. You got to hop out the kitchen. Not gonna lie.
I saw him make steak once, and I'm just worried.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure on that one episode y'all got last place. And I'm pretty sure that y'all should have had the best meal because y'all had chicken noodles. What? How could you make that wrong?
Like, was it ramen?
Yeah, and chicken nuggets.
That's disgusting. Ew, did they put the nuggets in the ramen?
Yeah,
That's the problem.
it's disgusting. But this is what you have to think about. They were at it was a Dollar Tree challenge. Like they had to go to Dollar Tree and they could only spend $10 to make gourmet meals.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, all I gotta say is get out of the kitchen. I still with you though, but get out of the kitchen.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to try his food one day.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't.
I do.
I don't.
I would. And I feel like me and Nelson would be a really good duo in the kitchen. I think we could make something good. But I wouldn't want him to. Actually, the duo meaning he stands there and I do it.
I love them so much, and they're so funny. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like some things you can't trust.
Also, Nelson, Do you want to come on this show? Like, if you ever see this, like, do you want to like?
Only if Niles is coming.
Yes, Meatball has to come.
I'll come, but only for Meatball.
I would love if y'all would want to get on this show, the
Yeah, I'll talk
Newmans.
to Nelson. Like, I'm not hating on you, twin. You know, we get down. We cool. We cool. We cool. But Niles is better.
Niles is better in every way. It's
He's
just
better at
like
basketball. He's funnier.
better ingredients, better pizza, better deals.
I work harder. I earn money. I earn.
Okay. Now we just yapped off about something that doesn't matter whatsoever. But we are going to get into the last segment of the night, the Such a Girl segment, where we tell you one song of the week, a product of the week, and a person of the week. So the songs are not going to be songs that are from the albums that we spoke on today, but I'll go first. My song is Undertow by Bryson Tiller because it makes me feel like I'm in love. And yeah. What's your song?
Now I'm sitting here going half crazy.
What's the name of it?
Can't Be Friends by Trey Songz, y'all. This song is just perfect. Like, literally immaculate. Like, it's just so good, and I'd say it just really resonates to my life right now.
My product is AirPods because I've been going to school and I need to tune out the boys who sit next to me, and I only wear this AirPod in school so I can't hear them.
That's great.
Isn't it?
Yes.
What's your product?
My product, I would have to say, is just a C-type charger. Because, like, it
Vapes, phones.
charges my cart, it charges my phone, it charges my headphones.
What is your person for the week? Or who's your person for the week?
My person of the week. I really don't know her name, but I keep seeing her on Instagram Reels, and she just be like, she'll just have on these boxing gloves, and then she'll be like, yeah, you ain't leaving me. Never. You ain't leaving me. Never. Like, she just, like, will do random stuff like,
I'm not going nowhere now.
oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's my girl for the week, because, girl, you be in. You ain't going nowhere. No.
My person of the week, since we just went in on their entire being, is Niles Newman, aka Meatball. We both love you, Meatball.
We both have shirts dedicated to you. We're just not wearing them this episode.
Yeah, but I promise if you and your brothers come on Excuse My Charisma, we will wear the meatball shirts with you. And Niles, literally, I will buy you a Mommy's Little Meatball. I'll buy all three of y'all a Mommy's Little Meatball shirt so that we can all
We'll be
on here. Yeah, the
meat squad. The Meatball Brothers.
Yes, and we're all brothers.
Oh God.
But that is it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We get into a lot of nitty-gritty mess, just crap. But this is how our FaceTime calls are. So if you ever want to be friends with us, just watch these episodes.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite basketball player?